Hey everyone, I am back for another pregnancy update. Today I am 14 weeks and 4 days pregnant, so this is going to be my 14-week pregnancy vlog. So first I'll start out with symptoms. No new symptoms this week. I'm just still dealing with the constant all-day morning sickness and the feeling really crummy and bad, and I'm still throwing up. So I will say it has gotten a little bit better. I'm not throwing up every single day, multiple times a day, but I'm still throwing up pretty regularly. So I haven't thrown up yet today, but I did throw up once yesterday. So I'm still dealing with it. I went back last week looking at my pregnancy vlogs with Coralie, because I didn't vlog my pregnancy with Jaden. So I'm not sure like how long I was sick with him, but with Coralie I know for sure I was sick up until about like 17 or 18 weeks. So 14 weeks. So I'm assuming I have at least another 3 weeks of this to go. And I'm still taking the Unisum and the vitamin B6, so I can't even imagine how bad I would probably feel and how much I would be throwing up if I wasn't taking that. So I'm still taking that daily. And I don't know if it's helping or not, because like I said, it's gotten a little bit better, but I still am throwing up. I still feel terrible. Like if I go very long without eating, I get so sick, and I just feel awful. And then even when I feel like I am doing a really good job making sure I'm constantly eating, once I eat, I usually have like this period of time, like right after I eat a meal, where I just feel bad and I feel icky, and it's like, oh, am I gonna throw up? I kind of feel nauseous. I don't know if this food's gonna stay down or not. More often than not, it does stay down, but sometimes it doesn't stay down and I do end up throwing it up. So it all really just depends on the day, and I don't know like if certain foods trigger it or if it's just me like not eating frequently enough. I don't know what it is that makes me throw up, but I'm still throwing up, still feeling so sick. I wouldn't say that I'm feeling good at all yet. So I do have periods of time during the day when I do feel pretty good, but I'm still feeling pretty lousy. So that's basically the only symptom. That, and then I feel like my stomach is getting a bit bigger, like especially like if I'm sitting down like on the toilet or something, I'm like, wow, my stomach is like in the way, like I can feel it. So and I'm still trying to work out. I'm still doing T25. Not every day like I wish I was doing it, but I'm doing it every couple of days, and like when I go down to do like burpees and stuff like that, I can definitely feel like my stomach in the way of certain moves. So I'm trying my best to still work out, but right now it's just so hard with me feeling as bad as I do. Besides that, that's really the only symptom, just still feeling super sick and then kind of starting to feel my body change. Some things that I feel like make me feel better, like when I'm feeling really gross, like for some reason I'm really loving cheese sticks, like mozzarella cheese sticks. I've been eating a lot of cheese sticks, been eating a lot of apples, and for some reason like I'm constantly craving apple juice. Like I don't know what it is, but like before pregnancy, I absolutely love water. Absolutely love ice water. I'm the kind of person that when I go to a restaurant, even if I have all these different options for a drink, I always choose water. It's just what I prefer. It's what I enjoy. I love water. But for some reason, like I've had an aversion to water, and it's been really hard to drink as much water as I should be drinking. And I don't know why. I don't know why all of a sudden I don't like water anymore. So it's been hard. I've been trying to sip on it, but it's so hard and it just doesn't taste good. And so I've really been craving stuff like apple juice. I don't know why, and I know that I definitely shouldn't be drinking a bunch of apple juice. So I'm trying like to at least hold off, like just drink 1 glass of apple juice a day. but I'm really loving it for some reason. Yeah, other than that, it was really funny because Coralie, we were at a restaurant the other day and I was eating my food and Coralie goes, "Mommy, is that food gonna fall on the baby's head?" And it was really cute. We had to explain to her that no, the baby's in a different compartment, it's not in the stomach, so we had to explain all that to her, and it was really, really cute. So she really gets the concept of, you know, the baby being inside my stomach, which is so adorable, and she's just so excited about this baby, and it's really, really cute. But on to more fun things. So we know the gender of this baby. Because I have a 7-year-old son and I have a 3-year-old daughter. Have one of each, I have the best of both worlds already. So wasn't a super big deal which gender this baby was. So I thought about waiting until birth to find out, and I really liked the idea of waiting and, you know, me announcing what the gender is once the baby was born, but we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. The reason is because I am such a planner. I'm a planner. I'm the kind of person that I want to get everything I need for this baby, so weight off my shoulders so I don't have to think about it anymore. We gave all of our baby stuff away. Everything. Everything. So we're starting from scratch with this baby. We have nothing. So with that being said, not knowing the gender, I felt like was going to be really, really hard to prepare for the baby because they don't really make gender neutral clothing. And I just thought it would be easier for planning purposes to find out the gender. But the main reason that we found out the gender was because this pregnancy was a surprise, wasn't quite planned, and because I have been feeling so bad. Like, I cannot even tell you how many times I've looked at Thomas and I was like, I don't ever want to be pregnant again. Like, this is it. I am done. We are not having any more kids. Don't ever want to feel as miserable as I feel right now. Like, that's kind of the mindset I've been in. Like, that's how terrible I have been feeling. I'm like, no, never again do I want to go through this misery. Never again. Like, no thank you. I'm good with 3. I don't want to do it again. And because I've been feeling so awful, because this pregnancy wasn't planned, I was having an extremely hard time getting excited for this baby. And as much as I wanted to be excited, I was having a hard time getting excited and like making it feel real because I was just so focused on feeling horrible all the time. So yesterday, so gorgeous outside. It was like in the 70s here in Ohio in February, which is like unheard of. So it felt amazing outside. I woke up and I just rolled over and I looked at Thomas and I'm like, can we go find out the gender of this baby today? Like, if I find a place that will tell us what the gender of this baby is, can we please go find out the gender? And he was like, yeah, sure, if that's what you want to do. So at that point I was 14 weeks and 3 days. Like I said, it was yesterday. So I got up and I started calling all these different 3D, 4D, selective gender reveal ultrasound places. There's like 4 that were pretty close to us. I called the first one. They said that they would tell you the sex of the baby. They would tell you that starting at 14 weeks, which I was so excited because I was 14 weeks and 3 days. And I asked if they had any appointments for today because I wanted to go same day. And they were all booked up. They couldn't get me in until the following week. So I was like, oh, bummer. And that was the one that was the closest to us. So then I looked up 2 other ones, but both of them would not even attempt to try to tell you the gender until 16 weeks. So that was out because I wasn't 16 weeks yet. And then I found a 4th place who, they like on their website, it said they started gender reveals at 15 weeks. So I called them up hoping, you know, that I was, because I was 14 weeks and 3 days, maybe, just maybe, they would let me come in and try to tell the gender of the baby anyways. But she's like, nope, we won't do it a single day before 15 weeks, and that's our policy. So I was like, oh my gosh, I already got Thomas to agree to go do this. And I was so pumped and so excited about it. And I was like, oh, and I can't find any place to go and have it done. So we knew that we wanted to get up and we wanted to go somewhere. It didn't matter where we were going. We just wanted to, the weather was absolutely beautiful. We wanted to go somewhere. So I was getting up, I was getting the kids ready, and I was getting dressed. Well, as I was doing that, Thomas got on my computer and he was, you know, trying to find another 3D, 4D ultrasound place. And he found one in a completely different city that was an hour-and-a-half drive from our apartment. And he called it up and he asked them if they had any appointments for today, and for that day, and they did. And they started gender reveals at 14 weeks. So I was like ecstatic, so happy. He booked us an appointment and we got up and we left to go to that appointment. Now, I was in shock because I didn't think that he would ever want to drive that far to have this done, but he knew how much I wanted to have it done, and he knew like how down I had been feeling. So we agreed, and we just kind of made it like this fun family outing trip. And it was so nice. So we got there, and, you know, I was asking the kids what they wanted the baby to be. And Coralie, of course, wanted a little girl because she just wants a little girl. Her babysitter, the one that comes and watches her at our apartment, has I think he's 6 months or 7 months, I'm not sure exactly, 6 or 7 month old son. So she's around a boy baby all the time. So I think she just kind of wanted that change, and you know, she's a girl, so she wanted a little girl. Jaden, we asked him what he wanted, and Jaden also wanted a little girl. He wanted a little girl because he knew if the baby was a boy, it would be sharing a room with him eventually, and then if the baby was a girl, it would be sharing with Coralie. So he was all about wanting his own room, so he wanted it to be a girl. So I'm like, but, you know, we don't get to choose what this baby is, so you're going to be excited no matter what, right? Like, if it's a little boy baby, we're going to be super, super excited, right? And they're all like, yes, we'll still be excited. So we went in. The place was amazing. They, the room that we walked into, they had like the bed that, you know, they had the moms lay on, were like actual like real little beds. It was like a bed, and it was like all cushioned with a pillow, and they had this big giant ultrasound machine, and there was a couch for like, you could bring like your whole family. You could fit like 8 people in that room. There's like a big couch and a big chair, and then in the back they had like fold out black like fold out chairs where you could fit like a ton of people in there. So they were sitting on comfy couches and chairs, and I was laying on this comfy bed, and I guess like they made like the seat right next to the bed had like its own little TV screen to see the ultrasound on that one. And I don't know if like the dad is supposed to sit there so you know that he can be by the mom, and then have its own screen. And then over on this side, the ultrasound tech had her own screen, which we could also see. And then on the wall in front, the entire wall was a big, gigantic projection on the wall. So it was like huge. It was like going into a movie theater and watching your ultrasound. So it was so much fun, and the kids were there with us, and it was just great. So she started doing the ultrasound, and we got to see the baby both in 3D and in 2D. Baby was wiggling around, and it was just so cute, just moving around all over the place, and it was so much fun. So I thought about making like a fancy video to do this gender reveal, but let's be honest, it's been hard enough trying to get these pregnancy vlogs uploaded. If I waited to do like something creative and fun to tell you guys the gender of this baby, you would be waiting for weeks. So I didn't want to wait that long because I want to show you the baby buys that we bought. So without further ado, our baby that is due in August is a little girl. It's a little girl. We're having a little girl and we are so excited. I think every single one of us, plus Thomas's parents, secretly wanted a little girl. Like, we are over the moon, thrilled and excited. Coralie wanted a little girl. Jaden wanted a little girl so that he can have his own room. The reason why I wanted a little girl was just because, you know, it would be a better option to have the baby share a room with Coralie, because Jaden is 7 years old. So I feel like a 7-year gap having 2 kids share a room, just, it wouldn't have been ideal. So I kind of wanted it to be a girl, that way Coralie and the baby could share a room and it would kind of work a little bit better. So that's why I wanted a little girl. I'm not sure why Thomas wanted a little girl, but he did. And Thomas's parents wanted a little girl too. So I don't know why they wanted a little girl. They have 2 sons, so they never had any daughters. So I think they enjoyed like experiencing that different side, experiencing everything that has to do with a little girl. And then too, so that Coralie and this baby could be, you know, closer in age and be the same gender. So we are so excited and so happy. Like, I'm so happy. I know I would have been happy either way, but I just, for bonding purposes and for me to get excited, it was important for me to find out what it is. So now we can start calling her she, and we can start to try to figure out what we're going to name this baby, which is going to be terribly hard because Coralie is going to be a tough name to beat, or a tough name to match. Like, to this day I'm still obsessed with her name. Obsessed. Like, anytime we ever tell somebody what her name is, we always get compliments on it. I haven't come across another Coralie yet, like in real life or anything, and I'm just in love with her name. So it's going to be hard to try to find another name that I love equally as much as her name. But we are so thrilled. So after we left, we went straight to the mall. The city that we went to has an awesome mall, and we went shopping and we got some stuff. So before I show you the stuff that we bought after we found out what the baby was, I'm going to show you quickly what we bought before we knew what we were having. So Fuzzy Buns, perfect. First of all, I do plan on cloth diapering, and I sold every single one of my diapers. I sold or gave them away. So I'm starting my stash from scratch. Nada. I don't have anything. So Fuzzy Buns was they're discontinuing their perfect size diapers, so they were 50% off. So I just went on there and bought 4 diapers randomly, just because they were a pretty good deal. And for the perfect size, I like to use them like for the smaller sizes. So I got 1 newborn, 2 smalls, and 1 medium, I think. So here's the newborn one. Chevron print. Okay, so it kind of stinks that I didn't know that the baby was a girl when I ordered these, because they had some really cute girl prints. So that one was a newborn. This one, these next 2 are small. It's got some trains and rockets on it. This one's also a small. It's got green turtles on it. And this one is a medium. So those are the diapers I have. I officially have 4 diapers for this baby. When we first told Thomas's parents Thomas's mom bought this. It was $3 at Marshall's. She wanted to buy something, so she had bought the other two kids something, so she wanted to buy the new baby something, so she bought this little Christmas sleeper. And on one of our trips to Babies R Us, I'm like, we're not leaving until we buy something. So we bought a set of the Playtex Vent Air bottle sets. These were the same bottles that we used with Coralie, and I like them because the bottoms come apart and so that you can wash the bottles really well. And I like that it has the wide nipples, which is great for switching between breastfeeding and bottle feeding. So those are the bottles that we got. I am a working mom, so I will be going back to work after this baby, so she will need to drink bottles while I'm at work. My breast milk out of bottles. And then, so this is what we bought once we found out this baby was a girl. Kind of went a little bit overboard, and she officially has her entire newborn wardrobe bought. Like, she needs not another single newborn outfit. She's good to go. So when they're this tiny, I like to be super practical. So the only thing I put on my babies when they're that tiny is sleepers and onesies. I don't do anything fancy. I just stick with what is comfortable. Coralie, come in. Open the door. Twist the door and push it. Come in. Come in. I'm making a video. Come on, hurry. The video's recording. Quickly, come on. So Coralie was asleep on the couch and she just woke up. So you're going to see crazy bedhead coming. And she's been sick. So you want to sit down right here? Show on the camera what we bought the baby. Okay, so first thing, we bought this pack of onesies. So it's got like a green one, a pink one, white, and gray. And I love these because they've got the built-in scratch mittens. Yeah, they got a little flower on them. The built-in scratch mittens are fantastic for those early days. And this is what I love putting Coralie in when she was first born. And then we got a set of, where's the other set? No. So those ones are long sleeves. I don't know. This baby's going to be born in August, which I've never had a summer baby. So do you still put them in long sleeves, like when they're first new?
Mommy's having a new baby.
Yeah, you're having a new baby. How do you feel about the baby being a girl? Here, tell him. Tell him. Are you excited about the baby being a girl?
Yeah.
Yes? You super excited? Yeah, she's got a terrible cough. So this set is a short sleeve set. Like I said, I have no idea.
I have a headband in my hair.
You have a headband in your hair? So there's those two, and these are little pants to go with them, little newborn pants for both of those sets.
Yeah. We can change their pants too.
Yeah, we can change their pants. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sleepers. So here's the first one, which is my favorite. It's purple with white polka dots.
I like purple.
And it's got a panda on the booty and panda on the feet, which I thought so cute. For some reason with this baby, I'm drawn to like the lavender purple and like the green, like this greenish color. So for some reason, those are the colors that I like.
Let's see what's in that clear.
That's it. So and then here's this one with a puppy, and it's got the built-in scratch mittens. Watch out, honey. This one's a zipped one.
Yeah.
My camera's not autofocused, so I hope you can see these.
Yeah.
This one is kind of purple, and it's got an owl feet, and an owl butt.
And pancake.
Hang on. This one is buttoned. It's got little bows and the mittens. So I hear somebody's home. Sit. And this one is the one Coralie picked out. She had to have it because it has a strawberry on the butt and strawberry feet. So these will be what she's in during those first few weeks, the newborn stage, just the simple little sleepers with the built-in scratch mittens, which are awesome. What else did we get? We got just a couple other things. Let's see. As I was shopping, I kept putting more stuff in the cart. And what did I say? When we were shopping?
We got blankets.
What did I say about Daddy?
She was gonna die.
I was like, oh my goodness, Daddy's gonna kill us when he sees what all we have in this cart.
And we have
Little tiny 0 to 3 month socks.
And we have blankets.
And then blankets. So this kid does not need any more blankets. We bought a Swaddle Me, which of course is the lavender color. We really liked this with our other 2 kids, so we got one of those. Swaddle Me.
And
I have never used these before, but I was so excited to find them. They are they're muslin blankets, but they're like the Koala Baby brand, which I think is a Babies R Us brand. But
I buy this new coat last year.
Yeah, you bought that new coat.
And
She's been sick, so she's kind of hoarse. But again, drawn to like the lavender colors. So 3 of those, since I figured it is going to be born in August when it's nice and hot out. Those thin muslin blankets would be good. And then these 2 blankets, it's like flannel blankets. Again, lavender. This one has flowers. This one has elephants. And this one's a bit thicker. It's a thicker blanket. It's got an elephant again, and like the inside of this one is like gray minky, and it's so silky soft, isn't it? I already showed him the diapers when you were sleeping. And should be one more thing. What'd you do with the pacifiers?
I don't know.
Well, Coralie picked out a pack of Nook pacifiers, but I don't know where they're at. She was playing with them, so who knows. So those are our baby
We
buys.
left them in the car.
Are they in the car? We'll have to get them. See? Coralie found the passies, so she wanted to show you. Just a purple one and a pink one. Nook brand.
That's my favorite color.
Yeah, those are her favorite colors. She loves purple and pink. Alright, bye guys! Those are our baby buys. That's officially what we have for this baby so far.
Can you go get them?
And, oh, now we gotta show the belly. And then we'll be done for this week. So, here I am. I am in a maternity shirt. Kind of been living in yoga pants. So I have yoga pants on. Okay, you gotta get out of the way. So here's what I look like. Standing like this. Here it is from the side. So definitely like starting to show. So there's the belly at 14 weeks. And she's playing music for you. So let's turn that off for 1 second. Alright, that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And we'll see you next week for week 15. Say bye.
Hi.
Say bye. Say bye.
I make a recipe soon.
What?
I make a recipe soon.
She'll make a recipe soon.